it's not about the acknowledgement. It's not about like fame. It's not about like all of that stuff. At the end of the day, the fact that you just did something different is, you know, what matters.
Hey guys, it's Tracy in the Young Hollywood studio, and I am back with the one and only girl boss herself, Ashley Tisdale.
Hello.
I feel like we were just like hanging out not
Pretty much.
that long ago.
Yeah.
I'm like so excited to have you back because last time you were here, you were talking about your t-shirt collection, Signorelli, and you gave us like a sneak peek hint about the makeup line, and I was like, I need to know more, and you were like, it's coming, and now it's finally here.
Illuminate Cosmetics.
And this is like your baby because you were pretty much involved in this whole thing from beginning to end, right?
Yeah, like it's
How
pretty
is it
much
different from everything else that you've done?
I mean, I feel like this is the first time, you know, with production and even, you know, as creative director of Signorelli or, you know, with acting, like it's more of like a bunch of people saying, you know, having a say, and so it's not really like your specific ideas, where this is different because every single piece of it is like me and it's my idea. It's like, I hope this is good. So it makes you a little bit vulnerable, but yeah, it's like, it's really cool just to see everyone's reaction. You know, I created the packaging based off of, I was inspired by an Elle Beach cover. And I just like the colors, so that the inside of the box is turquoise, and I wanted it to be striped. And when it came together and to see it like come to life, I was like so excited. And then when people were talking about the packaging, saying how much they loved it, I was just like, oh, that's so awesome.
How did you decide you wanted to do a makeup line? Like, I assume it was like the natural evolution.
I think it is natural evolution just because I'm obviously a fan of makeup. But I think for me, what a lot of it had to do with was that, you know, obviously, I love getting my makeup done by makeup artists, but I like to do my own makeup as well. And a lot of my fans were asking like how to do my, you know, like cat eye, or like how to do my makeup and what do I use. And, you know, for me, I was just like, well, this is like something that BH Cosmetics I'm a huge fan of, just because their pricing is amazing, but they don't, you know, the quality is also amazing.
I was gonna say, I noticed, and a lot of your fans also were like, pleasantly surprised that the pricing was so affordable.
And that's exactly like, I was like, you know what, if I'm gonna do something for my fans, like I want them to be able to afford it. And so, yeah, everything is under $20. I think the palettes are like $18, and then the lip glosses are $9. I think when you obviously hear like that I have a makeup line, or like, it's like not, you know, I'm an actress, and so I get people are like, oh, that's interesting, you know, like that's different, but I can tell you and promise you that I completely 100% believe in this and believe in this product. And I think every single person who uses it, like I just used it on my spinoff, and it was a makeup artist that I hadn't seen in a long time, and she was just like, oh, you have a makeup line? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, could you use it like on me for like the show? And she was like, yeah, I'll try. But like, of course, the reaction's like, sure. And then like she started using it. She's like, oh my gosh, this blends so well. And she's like, this is really great. And they like ordered like the palettes and everything. And so I think, what I hope is that I think people will like, you know, hear about it, try it, and be like, oh wow, this is amazing. And then hopefully like talk about it, so.
And what are the products that you've done so far?
I did the palettes. This one I think this is Night Goddess. So I did 2 palettes. One's Beach Goddess, one's Night Goddess. The best part is there's contour, highlighter, blush, and then you have eyeshadows. So like for me, I create it for like the girl on the go, where, you know, I'm always busy. It's like I'm working, and then I probably have maybe like 30 minutes to get ready for like girls' dinner or something and going out. So I just like to throw the palette in my purse, and I just like kind of build on what I already have. But then there's the cream cheek and lip tints, which are my favorite, because one of the things I was thinking, because it's summertime, I was just like, you know what? In the summer, I don't always like to wear a lot of makeup, but what I do like is like a little hint of color on my cheeks. And this is so lightweight. But don't be scared by the color. Like this color is
I love it.
Crazy,
it's like
but it's so beautiful on like tan skin and like blondes. Like it's really pretty.
I love that.
It's so cool. This is Peaches and Cream. And yeah, I usually use them as a base on my lips for under the lip glosses as well.
Like, how would you describe the Illuminate girl? Like,
the Illuminate girl.
Who is she?
Like I said, I think she's someone who's on the go. She's someone who's like busy and like doesn't necessarily have the time to, you know, just sit down and redo her makeup and like, you know, kind of add to her makeup. But I think it's someone who, you know, just really loves makeup and loves to play around and, you know, loves to be a little bit bronzy and glowy.
What kind of advice would you give to people who want to be a girl boss? Like they want to do, you know, It's hard to, I mean, everyone has dreams, but then it's hard to like really follow them, execute them.
I think it's just like never giving up. Yeah. Honestly, I think just don't ever give up on yourself. And I think that, you know, for me, I just love what you do. You know, as long as you're loving what you're doing, you're not doing it for all the wrong reasons. You know, like I just love being creative, and I love, you know, doing things where I can share things with my fans. Like they want to know what kind of makeup I use. Like this is the makeup I use.
I saw that you said something that you sometimes feel like you were underestimated. Like what made you feel that way? Because I mean, you started off as a Disney star, High School Musical, huge phenomenon, and now you're like building your own empire. You're still doing acting. You have the spin-off, right, of Young and Hungry. Still executive producing. I mean, like you do everything. It's crazy.
You know, I have been underestimated. I wasn't the first choice, is what I was like trying to say for, you know, a lot of things. There's things that I've, you know, wanted so badly that I didn't get, or even the things that I have gotten. Like, you know, they were never handed to me. You know, they're never like, oh, you should do this part because you're perfect for it. It's like I've always had to fight for the role. Right. And I think that sometimes, you know, for me, that's just, I know it's been my journey. That is my journey. So it's like, and so it's just like, I think that I pretty much just know that it's like I just will have to keep doing that. And that's totally fine for me, because I'm just like, well, this is just like how I've had it, and nothing's ever been handed to me. But I think in a way, if it was handed to me, I wouldn't be as grateful for it. You know, like sometimes it's just like, when you get stuff, just you're like, oh, okay, yeah, that's okay. But like for me, it's
now you understand like the work that goes into doing things. Yeah, and then I have a couple questions, just a couple fashion questions, and basically you could just finish the sentence.
Okay.
Okay. So when I get dressed in the morning, I think,
what am I gonna wear?
Don't we all think that?
What am I gonna wear?
Are you the kind of person who like plans ahead and like picks out an outfit, or are you just like
sometimes I do, if it's like I have something to do specifically, but yeah, a lot of the time I like wake up and I'm like, oh, I have nothing to wear. Even when you have a lot of clothes, you're like, hey, I have nothing to wear.
I am that person. I am the second person for sure. What are the trends that you're excited about?
For fashion, I like just went to Cabo for vacation, and I like wore all these like bohemian like dresses, and like I guess there's these really cute at Free People. They have this like really cute like little jumper that kind of ties up here and has like your stomach showing, and I'm like super into right now. Especially
I know, I love like the romper.
Yeah, the romper. Yes. That's what it is. It's super so cute.
3 beauty essentials I can't live without are
beauty essentials. Well, Illuminate, of course.
Obviously.
Obviously. A good moisturizer. Moisturizer is so key. And then mascara. Mascara is a big one.
Mascara is key.
Yeah.
What is your beauty routine, like in a nutshell? My beauty routine? Like what are some of your tips, tricks?
Well, if I'm going, my beauty routine, I like to use a beauty blender, and I like wet that. I know some people would use it dry. I use it wet because it kind of like goes on easily. Okay. But I just put I put good moisturizer, foundation, do my Beach Goddess, and then mascara, and I'm good to go.
Okay, and then lastly, I have to get to some fan questions because we had a ton for you. This is from @KimBelieves. What is your favorite quote and why?
Ooh, my favorite quote.
That's a good one.
I would have to say one quote that it was like on a card my mom gave me when I was like 10, and always stuck with me, but it is, what matters most is not reward, praise, or pride. What matters most is at the end of the day you tried. And that one is just like really sticks with me, because it's not about the acknowledgement. It's not about like fame. It's not about like all of that stuff. At the end of the day, the fact that you just did something different is, what matters.
I like that.
And that you tried.
This is from @BR Tisdale. You said in an interview you had an upcoming project which you couldn't talk about yet. Any hints about it?
No. I can't talk about it.
Nothing?
Yeah, sorry.
Come on.
Sorry.
I tried. It's clearly not working. Okay, you're gonna have to come back when you can talk about it.
Yeah, for sure.
Obviously.
Definitely.
Okay. From @Ashley Tisdale. Sorry if I'm pronouncing this wrong. What is your inspiration to do a makeup to cheek and lips at the same time?
The cream cheek and lip tint?
Yes.
Oh, well, the cream cheek is just like, I wanted a cream cheek specifically based off of, what I was saying about something lightweight for, for summertime. But it just so happens that you can use it on your lips as well. There's nothing like crazy.
I mean, the more the better, right?
Yes.
The more things you can do. And then lastly, from @Tisdale's Fashion, do you have any other ventures that you would like to add to your expanding empire?
Right now I'm focused on this stuff. This is good.
One thing at a
This
time.
is good right now. Yeah, I mean, I'm super busy with everything I'm doing now, so I'm kind of focused on this and in the present moment, so.
Living in the present.
Yes.
Well, this is so exciting. Congrats on
you.
everything. You have to check out Illuminate by Ashley. It is, I can't wait to try it out myself, honestly.
Thank you so much.
Super cute, and you are like every girl's like dream like boss.
You're so sweet.
Inspiration right here.
Thank you.
Well, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you
Good
so
to see
much.
you.